In this video, I'll be changing the oil in the second generation Mercury Mariner with a 2.5-liter hybrid engine. This procedure will be similar on many Ford, Mazda, and Mercury models with cartridge-type oil filters. Just double-check your owner's manual in the capacity chart under Maintenance and Specifications for the oil capacity for your specific engine. Because this is a hybrid, the maximum oil change interval is slightly longer than the non-hybrid models at 10,000 miles or 200 hours of engine operation, or every 12 months, whichever comes first. There's also an oil life indicator on the Driver Information Center that takes your driving style and engine use into account for tracking oil life. I'll go over resetting that as well at the end of this video. The tools you'll need for this job are a ratchet, a 13mm socket, a 6mm hex socket, a torque wrench capable of 7 to 26 foot-pounds, a 75.6mm oil filter socket. This is a specialty tool that I didn't have for this video, and if you don't have one, it's still possible to do it with a standard oil filter wrench, but using the socket makes things much easier. It's helpful to have a pick or small screwdriver for changing the O-rings, which should be included with a new oil filter. You'll also need a funnel, an oil catch pan, and some paper towels. The manual calls for 5 quarts of 5W20 full synthetic oil. I'll include links in the description below for the oil, filter, and filter socket. Let's get started with the vehicle on a level surface. Set the parking brake, then open the hood and remove the oil fill cap to make draining easier. Moving underneath the vehicle, the oil drain plug is located on the back side of the oil pan and should be accessible without ramps or jack stands if you have a low profile drain pan. Use the 13mm socket to break loose the oil drain bolt, then with a gloved hand and with the oil catch pan in place, remove the drain plug. While the oil is draining, use this time to clean up the drain plug and inspect its rubber gasket. Replace if the gasket is missing or damaged. After the oil is finished draining, replace the plug and torque to 21 foot-pounds. Then clean up the drain area before moving on to the oil filter. This oil filter is a cartridge-type filter versus the standard spin-on canister and is located near the front of the engine behind this plastic cap. Use the 6mm hex socket or Allen key to remove the center drain plug and allow the oil to drain into the catch pan. Next, use the 75.6mm oil filter socket or a filter wrench to remove the plastic cap. There is a large O-ring holding the cap in place, so it may be very hard to turn for the first few turns. After taking the filter out, slide the old filter cartridge off the cap and change the large O-ring. Don't forget to lubricate the new O-rings prior to reinstallation. To swap the small O-ring on the center drain bolt, you may need to use a pick or small screwdriver, then make sure the new O-ring is fully seated against the bolt flange. Go ahead and reinstall the cap drain bolt and tighten to 10 Newton meters, which is around 7 foot-pounds, then slide the new filter onto the cap. Now screw the oil filter cap back into the engine. Once you get up to the O-ring, you'll need to switch over to using the oil filter socket to finish tightening. The torque spec for this is actually written on it. It's going to be 30 to 35 Newton meters, which is around 22 to 26 foot-pounds. Now it's time to grab the funnel and add 5 quarts of 5W20 full synthetic oil back into the engine. Remember to double check the quantity in your manual for your specific model. After refilling the oil, reinstall the oil fill cap and run the engine for a few minutes to circulate the new oil. Since this is a hybrid model, you may have to turn on the AC for the engine to actually crank after turning on the key. Once you turn the engine back off, allow the oil to settle for around 15 minutes before checking the oil level. First, pull the dipstick and wipe it clean, then insert it back fully before pulling it back out to see where the level is. It should be between the 2 marks in the recessed area. If it's low, add a little more oil to get it up to within the normal operating range. Now to reset the oil life indicator. With the key in the on position, press the setup button several times to get to the oil life percentage readout. Now hold the reset button until the information center reads oil life set to 100%. I hope you found this video helpful. If you haven't already, please click the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave any comments or questions you have in the comment section below.